American landmarks built by slaves. Michelle Obama once said,
I live in a house built by slaves.
she was talking about the White House. She was right. 1. The White House, Washington, D.C. Construction began in 1792 and lasted 8 years. Slaves owned by architect James Hoban were hired out. In 1812, slaves also helped rebuild it after a fire. 7 U.S. presidents brought enslaved people there. That list includes Presidents Jefferson, Jackson, and Taylor. 2. The U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C. Built between 1793 and 1826, the construction took over 30 years. Hundreds of payments were made to slave owners. Slaves cut stone, sawed wood, and worked in quarries. They also handled painting, carpentry, and plasterwork. In 2012, a plaque was installed to honor their labor. 3. Wall Street, New York. The original wall was built in 1653 by enslaved Africans. Wall and Water Streets were home to a slave market. Slave ships once docked at what's now South Street Seaport. 4. Smithsonian Castle, Washington, D.C. The red sandstone was quarried by enslaved workers. They were owned by Martha Washington's estate. While slaves didn't build the castle itself, they sourced its stone. 5. Trinity Church, New York. Finished in 1698, the church was built using rented slaves. Slave owners were paid for their labor. The original structure burned down in 1776. 6. Monticello, Virginia. Slaves made bricks, chopped wood, and built the frame. They leveled the hill and plastered the interior walls. Jefferson relied on enslaved craftsmen for the estate.
They built it from the ground up,
said curator Gardner Halleck. Monticello housed over 400 enslaved people over time. 7. Harvard Law School, Massachusetts. Founded in 1817, it was backed by slaveholder Isaac Royal Jr. He made his wealth on Caribbean sugar plantations. Royal's crest was part of the school's seal until 2016. A memorial plaque was added in 2017. The names of his slaves remain unknown. 8. UNC Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Built in 1793, it used slave labor for many buildings. Slaves worked on and maintained the campus until 1865. A list of 119 enslaved workers was compiled in 2005. The list excludes women and children. 9. University of Virginia, Virginia. Founded by Thomas Jefferson, it used enslaved labor. They built major buildings, including the main rotunda. In 2007, the school formally expressed its regret. 10. Montpelier, Virginia. The land was cleared by slaves in the 1720s. They built 2 houses for the Madison family. In the 1760s, slaves constructed the Montpelier Mansion.